welcome Erick Gereaux.
Let me stand up for you guys. Hopefully you guys can see me in the back. All right, there we go. So I want to say, first off, isn't this an awesome convention? I mean, come on. Woo! This is absolutely crazy. Who thought that I would be sitting in front of Kevin Ball? Speaking of him, so anyways, I get the honor to talk to you guys about just my story, my adventure, on where I've been and where I'm going. So it's amazing how you guys know. Let's see if this clicker works. There we go. This amazing couple. I mean, Trinity and Cullen Haskins. We all know, we all love them. You know, this is how you guys know them. Well, the funny thing is I've known Cullen since we were single digits. I won't go back to how long ago that was because let's face it, we're old now. So, anyways, but we go back a long time. Whether it's playing baseball against each other, with each other, you know, basketball, you know, to the little godwinks of, you know, I sang with his mother and father at our local church. You know, just all the time throughout our lives we've been connected. You know, even through high school. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, I skipped the best one. So I told Cullen, since I was going to put him up, that's me in high school. And Cullen, if we can.
Yeah, where's Cullen?
Yeah, we got to see.
No, where's Cullen? Come on, man.
Come on, players. There we go. There we go. Let's just say the man and I have gone way back, okay? So whether it's, you know, Cullen and I just kind of being together and knowing each other, not really touching each other a lot throughout high school because he went to one, I went to another, but then I went back to, you know, and went to the same one he was in. So with that being said, he actually quit baseball. Still trying to figure out why. But then I all of a sudden started figuring out what he was doing. You know, he's the guy that started paying for everything cash. And I'm sitting here going, all right, man, what's this guy doing? So we started learning a little bit more about each other, where he was going in life. And I'm thinking to myself, great for him. But me personally, I'm going to move to Florida. I want to be the perennial bachelor. You know, I'm going to do everything that I can to make my 6 figures, have a great life, and continue to move forward. You know, these are some of the things that I wanted to do. I was playing softball 3 nights a week. I was playing golf whenever possible, volleyball whenever possible, doing what I could on the beach because that's what I wanted to do. Keeps watching Cullen here and there and seeing what he's doing, and you know, we kind of knew where each other were at, but nothing really, you know, reaching out or anything. And then all of a sudden, November '07, my life changed dramatically. I was in a single car accident. There was a tire tread in the road. I went around it, caught a row of palmetto trees and a palm tree head on. I ended up in the passenger seat, floorboard. That being said, my doctor started putting me on fentanyl patches. I was on nerve inhibitors. I was on muscle relaxers. I was on 9 to 12 ibuprofen a day. Let's say my life changed dramatically, wouldn't you guys?
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I moved back up to Illinois, told my family I was going to stay there for a couple years and then move back to Florida. Well, it took me 3 years, but I was proud to say that I moved back to Florida, bought my own house. And I don't tell you guys that to impress you. What I tell you guys that for is the mind is a very powerful thing, like Dennis was talking about earlier. If you tell yourself you can, you're right. If you tell yourself you can't, you're right. Plain and simple, okay? So I moved back to Florida, and Cullen, again, reaching out with his heart, decides to reach out and figure out how he can help me. So he reaches out and says, oh man, I got this stuff, and I really want you to try. I'm not sure what it's going to do for you, but I think it might be able to help you out. And I said, well, Cullen, you know how you can help me? You can send me this business plan that you're always talking about because something's going on in your world, and I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. So he sends me the business plan, and I start watching a 23-minute video. 13 minutes into it, I'm calling him up saying, all right, dude, I'm in. What do I got to do? He's like, watch the rest of the video. I'm like, okay. So I watched the other 10 minutes, and I call him back up. All right, dude, I'm in. What do I got to do? He's like, all right, now you got to go talk to this guy named Rick Gereaux. Well, I tell you what, in my position, to drive even an hour is a huge thing. So we all have our mountains, we all have our anthills, We have to figure out how to cross those barriers. So I don't know if you guys know him, but Rick Howard, amazing man. Rick and Howard brought me in, took me underneath their wing, and every time I saw Rick, it was, hey man, you need more calcium. Hey man, you need more calcium. Hey man, I'm like, dude, why do I need this calcium? And then all of a sudden I started feeling my spasms slowing down. And I'm like, oh, that's why I need more calcium. And then all of a sudden Rick's like, okay, I want you to start talking to somebody here. And then John and Lisa Tolbert came into the picture. John and Lisa Tolbert brought me in and started introducing me to their Florida team, where I was able to actually start plugging into some of the different events. Team MMA 101. My team is up in Chicago. I have great people up there, but I needed somebody down here to talk to. You have to be able to plug into the system, guys. Find somebody that you can attach to and attach to them. Get there, okay? Figure out who you know, who you can connect with, and do it. So I was plugging into the system. I was learning, meeting new people, learning new things. And all of a sudden I started going through, and my own, style came up with Dennis Franks here. So I thought, if anybody can coach me, it's going to be Dennis Franks. So I found out he's doing an accountability group. So John and Lisa didn't have room on the team. So what do? The same thing any smart entrepreneur would do. Sneak into the meeting. I snuck into the meeting, and they still couldn't get me on the team, but that was okay. I understood that. Dennis is busy. He has a lot of things going on. But what I started doing was I started checking off the boxes. Check off the box, check off the box. Figure out what you have to do to make yourself successful. Once you start doing that, then all of a sudden you start learning where to go. Different people start coming into life and where you can start taking things. You start building your own team. And as you start building your own team and going through things, you start meeting amazing people. All these amazing people start coming into your life, and you start figuring out how to do it. Step by step by step. As long as you can keep stepping and keep moving forward, doing something small every day to continue your business, it's going to keep growing. If you talk to one person and having people start leading you in the right direction, and then taking those people and going down to those people, it's the ABC of life. It's the ABC of our business, the rhythm of the business. Whether you're growing yourself in little ways or leaps and bounds, just continue to grow. What I'll do is I'll have a couple more things just to leave you with. The more people that you start getting involved with, the more you want to take vacations. 2 vacations a year, 6 months each. Let's make this vacation our vacation. Thanks, Jackie Vasco. The last thing I'll leave you with is the devil whispers, you can't withstand the storm. The warrior replies, I am the storm. Okay? What I'll tell you guys is do something every day for your business. Continue to grow. And I appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of the